I've never looked at Easter from the Greco-Roman perspective, where it's Ishtar, which is a Greco-Roman goddess of fertility and etc. That's why you find all these rabbits that are around speaking of sex, then eggs, speaking of fertility. Then they make the children in Easter, and then the children will be born in December 25 or in the month of December. Then they would sacrifice those children. So the Roman Greco space is not actually, Easter is not actually a clean thing. It comes to us with a very complex, quote unquote, pagan, totally out. There's no way you can be talking about Easter bunnies and Easter eggs and hot cross buns. Then you need to, if you go into each one of those components and find out. And this, for me, by the way, is the way it gets interesting. Young people must research and just do a Google Easter bunnies, Easter buns and Easter eggs. What is the history of these things? Just type it on a phone right now. You will find a totally different picture from what the church is celebrating as the death of Jesus. But should we then move over into the death of Jesus as being Passover or Easter? We can't do that without understanding the Israeli Hebrew background, which talks of a nation trapped in colonialism, in slavery, in Egypt, using the biblical text. Whether it is true or not, it's a conversation for another day. But the biblical text will tell us that Abantwana base Israel were locked up in Egypt. And then their God, spiritual intervention, says to Moses, let my people go. And when he comes into Egypt, he says, before you go, collect some money, offerings from the Egyptians. Just tell them we want some gold and silver so that we can worship our God in the wilderness. That was their payment for the 400 years of slavery they had gone through. And in the night, then kill a lamb. And after killing a lamb, then put the blood on your doorposts. Go inside the house, roast the thing, and eat and prepare and go. On the same night, God was busy killing the firstborns of the